Thank you for joining us at 10 o'clock. I'm Keith Garvin. Two separate overnight shootings, both linked to short-term rental parties, are raising questions about public safety. Both come on the same day the short-term rental ordinance went into effect in Houston. KPRC 2 News reporter Jaewon Jung breaks down the new rules and what they mean moving forward.
The city put this ordinance in place after neighbors reported repeated complaints of crime, nuisance, and loud parties at some short-term rentals. But critics argue the new rules stop short of actually improving public safety. At the start of 2026,
we hear pow, pow, pow.
Shots fired at two separate short-term rental parties. Michael Dior was at the one on Live Oak and Elgin just after midnight when 5 people were shot.
Hit the ground. I seen people bleeding.
Just 2 hours later, police say 2 people were shot at a party with about 300 people on Yorkshire near Cross Timbers. This all coming the day Houston's short-term rental ordinance went into effect.
Hooting and hollering all hours of the night.
This isn't the first time we've reported about problem short-term rentals. A few weeks ago, we spoke to Gretchen Shoup, who told us about a party Airbnb in her Montrose neighborhood.
I felt like they were down in my basement at a nightclub.
The hosts are usually victims in these situations as well.
Sebastian Long is the president of the Texas Short-Term Rental Association. He tells me hosts want to prevent party problems just as much as the neighbors.
We are not complicit in these parties. We're not throwing these parties.
But Long tells me the new ordinance is just more paperwork and won't make it much safer. The new rules require owners to get a permit and pay an annual fee.
There's a number of suggestions that we made. The first was to have mandatory noise monitors. Another thing that we do, for example, that we recommended, at least in future versions of the ordinance, is identity checks for guests.
It sounds like a lot of the public safety aspects that you asked for weren't actually put in this ordinance.
Correct.
I asked City Councilwoman Dr. Carolyn Evans-Shabazz about this.
How will getting a permit help in terms of public safety?
Well, the first part will be accountability. Accountability because the owners ultimately are responsible for what goes on in their property.
We want to help fix the problems when they do occur, but they need to listen to what responsible hosts are saying.
Councilwoman Dr. Evans-Shabazz tells me the ordinance could be revised moving forward if the parties don't stop.
Safety is the utmost concern.
Short-term rental owners who violate the new rules can face a punishment of $100 to $500 per violation. In Houston, Jaewon Jung, KPRC 2 News.